What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. On this episode we're gonna talk about how to nail the focus on any Canon camera. So with me today I have Canon EOS RP just here. So we're gonna review on how we nail focus on this one, and we're also gonna focus on entry-level cameras, which is Canon 1200D. So we're gonna talk about why the focus is so important in our images and whatever we're shooting, because you can't be sending blurry images to your client. So on this episode today, we're gonna go through our cameras step by step, starting with the entry-level camera and the middle class camera, which is EOS RP. So now I want us to go through this menu right now. So let's go. So here's our entry-level camera. As you can see, our 1200D using the 50mm Canon lens. And then now we're gonna switch on our camera and make sure it's on manual focus, as you can see right here. And we're switching on the camera. So in order for us to nail focus, obviously, besides using the viewfinder, you have to click the screen view, and this is it. And okay, let's say the image is blurry and you want to nail focus from the subject which is far away. So the only way to do this is by clicking this button here, which is zoom button, and we click again. Okay, before we click again, we're gonna use our focus ring to check if we still nail it. Then we tweak around on our focus ring, and I think we have something here. So, but it's not perfect. So if it's not perfect, we're just gonna click here again. Then we tweak until we get our focus right. As you can see, it's shaky. It doesn't have IPS, these cameras. They're so entry-level cameras. So, but that's the only way to nail a focus on an entry-level camera. You use these buttons, then afterwards you can click it again, and it's gonna return to where it was before. So now, as you can see, our focus is nice, rather than the way it was first. It was so blurry, and we got it right after by clicking this button over here, which is our zoom buttons, and then tweaking the focus ring. And here's our focus ring. This is where we change our focus when we are on manual focus. So on autofocus, obviously, like, it's gonna help you. Okay, let me switch. It's gonna help you and find the focus for you. But then sometimes I don't prefer using autofocus, because it can't always be perfect. It's not 100% perfect. That is why I'm always using the manual focus and then using the zoom button, and use my focus ring here to check if I got the focus right. So yeah, that's how it is. Okay, so now we're gonna just change from this camera to my EOS RP and checking how our focus is. So before I continue with this camera, we have this option here, which is zoom button, but then it doesn't show us the same way as that one shows us, which has the zoom in and zoom out options. So on this camera, I'm gonna show you on screen settings on how you're gonna use the zoom button and how we're gonna nail it. So let's go. So here's our camera and here's our screen, as you can see here. But our screen, it's so blurry, so we can't see what we have here. So in order to nail the focus here, we just click this button first here. Then we click on this screen right here, info, and by clicking here, it's gonna zoom in and that's when we're gonna start tweaking on our focus ring until we get our focus on point. So even if like it's still not okay, we're gonna click info again, just right here, and we're gonna tweak our focus ring, and that's it. We nailed our focus. So that's how we nail our focus on this camera, which is Canon EOS RP, which is a nice camera. For me, I use this camera for videos. Even this vlog I'm still using EOS RP. So I'm owning 2 of these, and I think I'm gonna change camera soon because they keep on upgrading and giving us the new things on cameras. So yeah, that's how you nail focus on these 2 cameras, which is Canon EOS RP and Canon EOS 1200D. So on this one, we talked about how we use it to nail the focus by using these buttons just right here. And by using these buttons, you have zoom in and zoom out options. So by zooming in, that means you want to see closer to your subject, and changing the focus ring, which is just here. And by this one, we're using the button over here to get our focus on point. So by using that button, we get closer to our option by clicking again on the screen the info option. So by getting info option, we're getting closer straight to our subject, then changing our focus ring, then that's when we got a sharp image. So it's important always to check your focus before taking any snaps, because by submitting to editors, like let's say you are shooting for an event and you're not the one who's gonna edit the pictures or videos. So in order for an editor to have an easy job, it's for you like to make sure you nail focus all the time by using the zoom options and getting the focus on point by using the focus ring. So that's what you should do, I think. Okay, there's nothing much to say about focus right now, but I think that's it for today, and thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe for more information that I'm gonna talk about in future. Thank you guys.